first starter.
All right, in lane 2 from Southfield, we have up first, Lyndon Defoe. Second, Xavier Griffin. Third, Demir Freeman. Fourth, Daniel Smith.
In lane 3 for Berkley, we have Cameron Burke, Evan Carpenter, Eli Falk, and Caleb Duchesne.
In lane 4 for Southfield, we have Derez Jackson, Jeremy Cooper, Tahiri Wahab, Kahili Williams.
And in lane 5 for Berkley, we have Stuart Craig, Colton Cheecher, Jonathan Chair, and Tomoko Okada.
Right now they are swimming the 200-yard medley relay. So it starts with backstroke, then it goes to breaststroke, then butterfly, then freestyle.
Looks like the Berkley team in lane 3 is in the lead. Right now we have Eli Falk swimming butterfly. Bit of a slow turnover, but overall looking good.
He's still in the lead. It looks like the boys in lane 2 from Southfield are making a comeback. Definitely making headway with the butterfly.
Caleb Duchesne on the last leg of the 200 medley relay for Berkley.
It looks like Berkley will be coming in first and second place. All right, as we're finishing up, we had Berkley in first place, and Berkley in second place, and Southfield in third.
No time dropped on the A relay, but it was a good race.
Good job, boys. Up next, we have the men's 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1 from Berkley, we have Alex Blanc.
In lane 2 for Southfield, we have Lyndon Defoe.
In lane 3 from Berkley, we have Matt Mancini.
In lane 4 for Southfield, we have Derez Jackson.
And in lane 5 from Berkley, we have Benjamin Vincent.
And in lane 6 for Southfield, we have Trevin Weir. Looks like Lyndon Defoe is coming straight out of the 200-yard medley relay. It's got to be rough. Looks like he's holding his own, though.
In this race, the boys have to swim 4 laps of the pool. It is more of a sprinting race than distance like the 500 is, but you still have to pace yourselves nicely.
In my opinion, this is the hardest event you have to swim, other than the individual 200 IM.
Yeah, I agree. You definitely have to pace yourself, but you have to be sprinting in a sense.
Looks like Matt Mancini is leading the race. He's got a great flip turn. Looks like he's slowing down a bit, Matt Mancini in lane 3, but he's holding the lead. We have Ben Vincent in lane 5 for second. Looks like he's pushing it, definitely.
He's definitely pushing himself right now.
Yeah, this last half of the race, definitely where it's the hardest.
All right, Lyndon Defoe in lane 2 is on his last lap. There's
Matt Mancini finishes it off with 2:14. That's a time drop of 3 seconds.
Ooh, nice job.
That's a great job.
Especially this early in the season.
Yeah.
All right,
Hopefully
there's our
he can get
first place
himself
person.
Yep. All right, there's Alex Blank in 3rd.
All right, the boys are finishing up this race. Good job. We have lots of time drops for everyone.
Lyndon Defoe and Trevin Weir left for Southfield.
It's definitely got to be hard on Lyndon Defoe, especially going from a relay straight to the 200 yard.
Yeah, and he was swimming backstroke too. That's not the easiest to come off of.
Definitely not.
Especially with these smaller teams, it's hard to not have those overlapping races.
Oh yeah. Kudos to him for swimming all of those.
Overall, a great race. Time drops for everyone. Especially Trevin Weir, he dropped 6 seconds.
Ooh, that's a big time drop. All right, up next we have the 200 yard IM. It is similar to the 200 yard medley that we had seen in the first event that the boys were doing, except it starts off with butterfly instead of backstroke.
Yep, and it's individual.
Yeah, so you have to swim
every stroke.
4 laps, just like the boys did in the 200 yard freestyle. But this time you have to do all 4 strokes.
Luckily, nobody's coming off the 200 yard freestyle and going into the 200 yard individual.
They're totally lucky for that.
Looking like we're having some troubles with the touch pads.
Happens a lot.
All right, in lane 1 for Berkley, we have Tomoki Okahata.
In lane 2 for Southfield, we have Tahali Wahab.
In lane 3 for Berkley, Jonathan Scher.
In lane 4 for Southfield, Jeremy Cooper.
In lane 5 for Berkley, Cameron Burke.
Lane 6 for Southfield, Jacob Mosley.
Looks like John Scher is the early leader. This is definitely going to be a close race.
It definitely is. Fly is one of the hardest strokes to do, and with the boys being so close together, it's definitely going to be a close race.
Oh, it looks like Cameron Burke is catching up to John Scher. Makes sense, this is his stroke.
Yes. In lane 3, Jonathan Scher is definitely keeping his lead.
Coming into the 3rd lap.
Now they are transitioning into...
Did you see that? He did a bucket turn. Those are by far the hardest to master. It's impressive.
Wow. I have never seen a bucket turn done so well.
Breaststroke does not look like it's one of his strong suits. He does have a nice kick.
Looks like Jeremy Cooper is gaining on Cameron Burke. Let's see if Cameron can hold his lead.
Oh, that pull out, he's got it. Definitely catching up. All right, John shares on the last leg of the race.
All right, it'll be down to this last 50 between Jeremy and Cameron to see who gets second place.
Looks like Cameron's got the pull out.
Neck and neck still.
Oh.
They're like perfectly in sync right now.
This is a nail biter. Oh geez, it looks like.
All right, it'll be up to the touchpads to see who really came in
really
first.
struggling.
All right, Cameron
And it's
beating
Berkley
out
with the
Jeremy
touch out.
just by a second, not even.
It's a great way to finish.
Definitely a great way to finish.
Great sportsmanship too, shook hands.
Yes.
All right, we've got Tahir Wahab in Southfield in lane 2, 4th place. All right, Jacob Mosley in lane 6, finishing up the race. He's pushing it, definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely pushing it.
One of the hardest races.
It looks like he has not swam this before, so
that's a hard one to.
This is he did a great job.
Great way to finish.
Good job to all the boys.
Nice one, gentlemen.
All right, and on to the 50-yard freestyle.
All right, in lane 1 for Berkley, we have Sam Hurwitz.
In lane 2 for Southfield-Lathrup, we have Zachary Alston.
For lane 3 for Berkley, we have Griffin Batchelor.
In lane 4 for Southfield-Lathrup, we have Marcel Toney.
In lane 5 for Berkley, Brandon Hamilton.
Lane 6 for Southfield, Chucky Sine. Look at that.
This event is full-on sprinting.
Looks like Griffin Batchelor for Berkley dropped quite a bit of time, 4 seconds.
That's impressive. This is a hard race to drop time
Yeah,
in.
definitely. This is by far, you've got to sprint this race, and it's the hardest to drop time in.
Oh, yeah.
And that's impressive. It looks like they must have done some major technique work. This is their second dual meet of the season, so great way to kick off the season.
Hopefully it's an excellent way to kick off the season.
Hopefully he can get to a good plateau point.
Both teams are doing pretty great for this far into the season.
All right, getting ready for heat 2 of the 50-yard freestyle.
There are the boys getting ready behind the blocks.
Looks like everyone in this heat is close to the sub 30 minute, 30 second. Oops. All right, lane 1 for Berkley, Colton Teacher.
Lane 2 for Southfield, Daniel Smith.
Lane 3, Berkley, Stuart Craig.
Lane 4 for Southfield, Xavier Griffin.
Lane 5, Berkley, Joseph Leverett.
Lane 6 for Southfield, Demir Freeman.
Looks like Stuart's got the early lead.
Look how fast this race is. Stuart Craig finishing first, gaining a tiny bit of time, but that's okay. It's only the second meet of their season.
Colton Teacher with about a 0.5 second time drop. That's pretty good.
Still really good, especially for this how fast-paced this race is.
It was a great race, though. Definitely one of my favorites.
Not me. I absolutely love distance swimming.
The thing is, with the 50, you have to make sure your technique is on point. Otherwise, smallest error can lead to like second time gain.
Oh yeah. The 50 is all about technique.
All right, starting to warm up for the diving. Looks like Berkley only has one diver this evening.
And Southfield does not have any divers.
Looks like this will be a quick one.
I think so.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello.
Chrissy, hey.
Hey, Alex.
How are you?
Alex? Alex? Hello. I'm Mrs. Garcia. We've heard a lot about you. He is cute. Stop.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
For our first dive, Mason Allison.
All right, our one and only diver, Mason Allison, starting off with a back dive in the straight position. Degree of difficulty, 1.7. Back dives are my least favorite. Looks like they're gonna hit the board every time.
Oh my goodness, back dives look so complicated. Takes a lot of willpower to do one.
Looks like he pushed a little too much. 4.5, 4.5, and another 4. Not a bad way to start off.
Definitely not.
Looks like his entry was a little shaky, and he pushed a little bit too much off the board. All right, taking a little break before a second dive.
He deserves one, especially being the only diver.
And he's got a somersault coming up.
For the second dive, 202C, back, 1 somersault.
All right, he's doing another back dive. 1 somersault in the tuck position. Degree of difficulty, 1.5.
Somersaults are the scariest by
Let's
far.
hope he doesn't push off too far again.
Not bad.
No,
Just
not
got to
bad
point
at
his
all.
toes.
Keep those legs together.
Keenis is going to be on his case for that. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's the boys' team cheering.
Much better than the girls' team. They're
Yeah.
all really peppy and everything.
Very avid cheers.
And number 3, inward dive for C, degree of difficulty, 1.4.
All right. His third dive of the evening is going to be the inward dive in straight position, degree of difficulty, 1.4. I'm going to make a correction. Inward dive's scariest. Gotta push your legs out, push your head down.
I have no experience with diving, but both look pretty scary to me.
Pretty good. Just got to keep those legs together and straight. 6, 4.5, 4.5. Jim out there is
Really
giving,
not doing bad.
throwing out high scores.
Oh yeah.
6 is a great way to boost your score.
Number 4, 101A, forward dive, degree of difficulty, 1.4.
All right. For his next dive, he has a forward dive in the straight position. Degree of difficulty, 1.4.
Looks like he's getting tired.
I'd be getting tired.
Having to go one after the other.
It's like practice, but harder.
At least in practice, Keenis lets him take a break.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh, a bit of a weak approach.
Not a bad entry, though.
Scores 4.5, 4.5, 4.5.
4.5s across the board.
Still not doing too bad. These scores are definitely very good. Gonna help.
All right, his hardest dive of the night's coming up. Forward dive, half twist in straight position with a degree of difficulty of 1.8. Looks like Keenis is coming over to give him some mid-meet tips.
Some feedback and definitely some words of encouragement, hopefully.
Hopefully Keenis isn't getting in his head. Just splash him with the water.
5 AAA, forward dive, half twist. Degree of difficulty 1.8.
All right.
Here comes his hardest dive.
He's got to be nervous.
See how well he does it. Look at that focus. He is ready.
Oh, entry was a bit shaky. He's got to take that approach with more confidence.
He definitely has to work on his approach a little bit.
Definitely. Overall, it wasn't a bad dive. Looks like he's been working hard on it.
And our final dive, number 6, 102C, forward, 1 somersault, degree of difficulty 1.4.
For his last dive, he's going to do a forward dive, 1 somersault in the tuck position, and the degree of difficulty is 1.4.
Looks like he's pretty confident in his back dives and inward dives. He's got a little bit of work to do with his forwards.
For his last dive, he got 4s across the board.
Hopefully he can throw himself well enough to land this somersault. It's a pretty good dive.
Not bad.
Not bad. Just gotta point those toes. 5, 4.5, and a 5 to finish up his score.
Definitely a great way to end all his dives.
Looks like his final score will be 123.4.
Good job.
All right, now on to a little bit of warm-up time before we start up again with the 100-yard butterfly.
On CMNTV Sports, you'll see a variety of varsity competition. On CMNTV Sports, you'll see local high school teams face off as community volunteers shoot the action. On CMNTV Sports, you'll see the best local athletes compete for victory. On CMNTV Sports, you might even see your dad.
We're starting the meet up again with the 100-yard butterfly.
Woo! This one definitely takes some core strength.
Oh yeah. It's all upper body for this one.
All right, great starts across the board.
Lane 1, we have Joseph Larvette from Berkley. Lane 3, we have Caleb Duchesne from Berkley.
Lane 4, we have Tahir Wahab for Southfield-Lathrup.
And lane 5, we have Jonathan Scherer from Berkley.
Caleb Duchesne, early lead.
This is definitely one of his top strokes. He's very good about it.
Other than distance, I'm surprised he's not swimming in the distance today.
Yeah, he's very good at distance too.
He was looking good for the state cut in the 500. Bit of a slow turn. Faster turn for John Scher.
All right. We're coming up on the last 50 and 25 for these boys.
Looks like Joseph Leffert in lane 1's finishing it out strong. First place, Caleb Duchesne. Second place, John Scher. Looks like third place will go to Joe Leverett.
And then last place for Tahir Wahab. Good job, boys.
All right, and into the 100-yard freestyle. This is another one of our sprinting events. 4 lengths of the pool, 2 laps.
Event 7, men's 100-yard freestyle. 2 heats. Heat 1, Mr. Stardom.
All right, here we go. All right, for lane 1 for Berkley, Sam Hurwitz.
Lane 2 for Southfield, Zachary Alston.
Lane 3, Berkley to Mohoki Akuda.
Lane 4 for Southfield, Marcel Tony.
Lane 5, Berkley, Ben Vincent.
And in lane 6 for Southfield, Hickory Seam.
Looks like lane 3 for Berkley, Tomohoki Okada. He's got the early lead, but Ben is catching up on him. Ben in lane 5.
Looks like Ben is actually passing him.
Oh, geez. He's going to be one of our distance swimmers, hopefully. He's got that endurance. Good turn. Oh, but he breathes out of his turn.
Oh,
it's a good way to gain a few seconds.
Definitely not a good thing in this sport.
Looks like they'll both be finishing under the 110 though, which is great.
That is very good, especially for the second meet.
All right, Ben in first place with 107.
And then Tamaki in second with 1 minute and 11 seconds.
Looks like lane 4, Marcel Tony will be getting 4th place. Oh no, wait, got Sam Hurwitz in lane 1. Looks good for first. Lane 4 for Southfield-Lathrup and lane 4th.
Good job, boys. It was a nice, strong race.
All right, and on to heat number 2.
Heat 2 of 2, 100-yard freestyle. Quiet for the start, Mr. Stada.
For heat 2. In lane 1, we have Brendan Smith from Berkley.
Lane 2, Danielle Smith for Southfield.
Lane 3, Eli Falk from Berkley.
Lane 4, Kahili Williams for Southfield.
Lane 5, Sam Myers from Berkley.
And lane 6, Damarin Freeman for Southfield.
Eli Falk is definitely making a really good start. He's in the lead.
He's got everybody by at least 10 seconds, and in this heat.
Definitely a strong sprinter. Look at that flip turn.
It was great, and then he had those butterfly kicks off the turn. Let's see if
he's definitely got everybody by at least 15 seconds.
we've got second place in lane 4, Kahili Williams.
Good job, Southfield.
Finishing out with a 105, which is it's a bit of a time gain. It might just be the touch pads, but still a great race. And in third place in lane 6, we have Demirin Freeman. And lane 4, or coming in fourth in lane 5 is Sam Myers.
Results of men's 100-yard freestyle.
All right, up next we have our longest heat or event, which is the 500-yard freestyle.
20 lengths, 10 laps.
In third place, Berkley.
Definitely the event for pacing.
For the Bears, Tomoki Okada.
Takes a lot of endurance and mental strength, especially, not just physical strength.
Benjamin Vincent. Event number 8, the 500-yard freestyle. Quiet for the start, please. Miss Cascada.
All right, and off they go. Lane 1 for Berkley, Alex Blank.
Lane 2 for Southfield. Ethan Genji.
Lane 3 for Berkley, Matt Mancini.
Lane 4 for Southfield. Wow, Jalen Wilson.
Lane 5 for Berkley, Colton Tater.
And lane 6 for Southfield, Trevon Weir.
You're really bad at pronouncing names, aren't you, Josie? All right, 1 down, 10 to go. It's like lane 5. Colton Teacher has the lead.
Third place, Southfield-Lathrup, Aaron Freeman. In second place,
Looks like he's starting off strong.
Lilo Williams. And in first place, Berkley, with a time of 54:23, Eli Falk.
Looks like Matt might be catching up to Colton in some of the later laps.
In the pool, in lane 1, from Berkley, Alex Blank. In lane 2, from Southfield-Lathrup, Zana Desheen. In lane 3,
Colton's got a really nice pull.
Matthew Mancini. In lane 4, from
He's got to
Southfield-Lathrup,
pick it up on his kick, though, if he wants to improve on his
There
time.
we go, he picked up on his kick a little bit more.
Good, looks like Jim is edging him on over there on the sideline. Matt Mancini is letting it go a little bit. Looks like he's getting a bit tired. This is not good. I think this is only the first 100.
Probably because he started off with such a big sprint. You need to pace yourself. The sprint should be safe for the last 100 at least.
Hopefully he can improve on this later on in the season when he's worked up some endurance. Colton's keeping the pace.
Not bad. He's definitely built for being a distance swimmer.
Definitely. He's catching up to the Lathrop boys. One thing I've noticed is the Lathrop team, they all have really good pulls.
They just need to work on their kicks, though.
Definitely. coaches on the sidelines, Ron Keenis, Becca Jensen, and Jim cheering him on. All right, Becca's cheering that on. It looks like he's picking up his pace a little bit.
He's definitely going to need that if he has hopes for finishing in the top 3.
Picking up his kick a little bit.
Always good.
I know the 500 is Josie and I's favorite event to swim.
Oh, it definitely is. We used to race against each other, and it would always encourage me to do better.
You just gotta get into the mode and swim it up. All right, coming in on the last half of the race. Colton still in first, Matt Mancini in second. Looks like it's Alex Blank in third. Fourth place, we have Trevon Weir. Third place, in lane 4, Jolene Wilson. Fifth place, lane 1, Alex Blank.
Sixth place, lane 6, Trayvon Weir.
Colton is picking it up.
This is definitely the time to start picking up his pace. He's getting into his last 100.
Yep, there's Mr. Starter with the bell.
All right, this is his last 50. He's doing
picking
well.
up his kick. He's got to push it a little bit harder. Definitely looks like he has a sub 5 minute in his future. Just got to work on those turns. Tends to linger on the wall a little bit.
All right, he's finishing it up. All right, Golden finishes first.
With a 6:22.21. And Nat Mancini in second with a 6:32.44. Colton had a good 10 seconds on him.
Oh, he totally did. Colton had a good race this time. If he pushes himself just a little bit more throughout the season, he'll be able to go below 5 minutes.
Alex Blank coming in for third place.
All right, the Southfield team is still working on their last few laps.
All right, Alex in fourth with a 7:37, was it?
I think so.
All right, Lathrop in the water, still finishing it up. Looks like they're holding strong.
pushing through everything. Nice job.
This last 200 is definitely the hardest.
Oh.
Especially if you pushed it in the first 250.
Yeah. That's where the swimmers need to learn. They can come off the block strong, but then go into a nice pace, and then for the last 150 or so, really push yourself.
All right, looks like in lane 2 is on Dejanay. Coming in to finish up. Lane 4, Jolene Wilson finishes off in 4th place. Lane 2 in 5th. And Trevor Weir will take 6th.
Not a bad race.
Looks like he had a bit of a time drop. Definitely. Dropped almost a full minute.
Timers leading scores, please.
All right, well, that concludes the 500-yard freestyle, and next we'll be on to the 200-yard freestyle relay, where each member will be swimming a 50.
Yep.
Looks like, yep, only one heat of that.
Event number 9, the men's 200-yard freestyle relay. Mr. Starter. Fight to start, please.
All right, 200-yard freestyle relay. Lane 1 for Berkley, Joseph Leverett, Jonathan Chair, Ben Vincent, and Colton Teacher.
In lane 2 for Southfield, we have Marcel Tony, Shaka Sene, Vinzad Janji, and Jalen Wilson.
Lane 3, Berkley, Eli Falk, Sam Hurwitz, Griffin Batchelor, Matt Mancini. In our A relay.
In lane 4 for Southfield, we have Linda Defoe, Evan Nicholas, Daniel Smith, and Trayvon Weir.
In lane 5 for Berkley, Stuart Craig, Brandon Hamilton, Sam Myers, and Alex Blank. Right now, lane 3 is in the lead. Looks like Sam Hurwitz has got to work on those flip turns. Oh, got to catch up.
Results from the men's 500-yard freestyle.
Lane 5 looks like, what is that? Brandon Hamilton, perhaps? He's got a great race in him. Oh, correction, that's Sam Myers. All right, we've got our last swimmer in the water for our B relay in lane 5, Alex Blank. And our anchor swimmer for lane 3, Matt Mancini. Looks like Matt's catching up fast. Maybe he can grab him for first place. Oh, Matt Mancini with the catch-up to get first place. And our B relay in lane 4 will get second. The A relay for Southfield-Lathrup in lane 4 for third. Overall, a great race, wouldn't you say so?
I would.
Jolene Wilson finishing off strong for Southfield-Lathrup in lane 2.
All right, moving on to the 100-yard backstroke.
Heat 1 of 1. Swimmers are in the water.
All right, in lane 1 we have Brendan Smith from Berkley. And in lane 2 we have Derez Jackson from Southfield.
Lane 3, Cameron Burke from Berkley.
Lane 4, Lyndon Defoe from Southfield.
Lane 5, Caleb Duchesne for Berkley. And lane 6, Jacob Mosley for Southfield-Lathrup. Looks like Cameron Burke's got the early lead with Derez Jackson in second and Eli Falk in third.
Caleb not far behind.
Looks like he's catching up. Derez is losing it a little bit. Oh, Caleb catching him on the turn. Hopefully Cameron can keep his lead.
All right, the boys are finishing out really strongly.
And it's Cameron for first, Eli for second, Derez Jackson in third. Looks like Brendan Smith in fifth.
This was definitely a very good race for most of the boys swimming.
Looks like Lyndon Defoe will be in fifth, Brendan Smith in fourth. And Jacob Mosley for sixth place for Southfield-Lathrup.
I'll just rub your leg then.
Tickle me, I'd scream. All right, and on to the 100-yard breaststroke.
This is another one of the races that requires a lot of core strength
and endurance. Breaststroke may look easy, but it definitely takes a lot.
Especially to go get fast.
You've got to learn how to glide.
Event 11 is the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Mr. Starter, fight for the start, please.
In lane 1, we have Brendan Hamilton from Berkley.
In lane 2, Jeremy Cooper for Southfield-Lathrup.
In lane 3, Evan Carpenter from Berkley.
In lane 4 for Southfield, Kahili Williams.
Lane 5, Griffin Batchelor from Berkley.
In lane 6, Xavier Griffin for Southfield-Lathrup. Looks like Evan Carpenter's got the early lead by far.
He's bobbing his head too much, but he's still got the lead.
Yep, and then in second for Southfield-Lathrup, Jeremy Cooper. And it looks like third is up for grabs. Lane 4, 5, and 6, all neck and neck. Looks like the Southfield-Lathrup boys are pulling out strong.
This is a really close match between lanes 4, 5, and 6. They're all neck and neck.
Looks like it's Kahili Williams for second. And Jeremy Cooper for third. Oh.
No. Oh, no. Never. It was just a slight touch out.
Yep, looks like it was Griffin Batchelor. Third.
Our final event of the evening is the men's 400-yard freestyle relay. Mr. Stada.
All right, this is the last event for the boys swim meet.
Folks, will after start, please.
All right, lane 1 for Berkley, Nat Mancini, Sam Hurwitz, Alex Blank, Brandon Hamilton.
In lane 2 for Southfield, we have Tahir Wahab, Damiran Freeman, Lyndon Defoe, and Evan Nicholas.
Lane 3 for Berkley, Cameron Burke, Brendan Smith, Benjamin Vincent, and Eli Falk.
In lane 4 for Southfield, we have Derez Jackson, Jeremy Cooper, Callie Williams, and Xavier Griffin.
In lane 5 for Berkley, Joseph Leverett, Sam Myers, Tomoki Okada, and Evan Carpenter.
Results from the men's 100-yard breaststroke. In 6th place, from Berkley, Ray Hamilton. In 4th place,
All right, lane 3 is our A relay for Berkley. Lane 4, A relay for Southfield-Lathrup.
3rd place from Berkley, Griffin Batchelor. In 2nd place for South-Lathrup, Khalil Williams.
All right, for this event, you have to swim a 100, and each member swims that.
Looks like our B relays are dominating tonight.
Everybody's doing a really strong job of swimming.
Sam Myers in lane 5, going strong. Closely followed by Brendan Smith in lane 3. With this being the last event, a lot of fatigue follows. These guys are doing a great job of holding strong. Looks like our A and B relays are under their 3rd leg. Closely followed by Southfield-Lathrup, lane 2, and lane 4. Ben Vincent and Tomoki Okahata for the Berkley A and B relay, first and second.
All right, we're up to our last swimmer for this event.
Our anchors for Berkley A relay is Eli Falk. Our anchor for the B relay is Evan Carpenter. Closely followed by the Southfield-Lathrup A and B teams with their anchors Xavier Griffin and Evan Ecolis. Look at Eli go, catching up to Evan. Looks like Eli is gonna catch up to Evan for the first place.
Oh man, this is such a close race between Evan and Eli. Eli is definitely a strong swimmer, but it looks like Evan is beating him off.
Or not. Eli does have the stronger flip turn.
This is definitely going to be a close call. Oh, Evan was so strong there for a while, but it looks like Eli beat him to it.
Looks like Eli topped him out for a time drop. Southfield-Lathrup duking it out for third and fourth place. Looks like their air relay in lane 4 will come in first, and their B relay in lane 2 will come in fourth.
All right, and we have our last Berkley swimmers making it to the end.
That would be Brandon Hamilton, finishing it off strong.
All in all, I would say this is a very good meet for both teams. Great way to start the season.
Great.
Before I started with CMN, I knew absolutely nothing about video production. I studied creative writing in college, not techie, not technical. There are a lot of different things that go into producing a video in a truck shoot situation. The truck shoots actually start way before the games or the concerts start. So we go out there a couple hours early, we set up. That involves getting all the cameras out, hooking them up to their proper cables, putting the cameras on tripods, putting them on dollies if necessary. Just holding a camera, getting comfortable with the camera. You think, you know, that all you have to do is point and shoot, but that's actually not what's going on. There's a lot more to it than that. I've had now the opportunity to be a technical director a few different times now, and that's when you're actually deciding which shots are being fed into the program live. And we have the shots from all those different cameras, and you have to look at them in real time and decide which shot you want to take and when. That kind of experience kind of rewires your brain, where you always need to be thinking about what shot is appropriate at this second, and then anticipating what shot is going to be appropriate in the next couple seconds. You know, when you're a technical director, you have to be assertive. And if you're not seeing the right shots that you want to take, you have to tell the camera operators. All these details go into producing quality video. It's mostly a volunteer effort, and the staff here understand that, and they're very patient, they're receptive to people that are learning, kind of fumbling, and you get guidance. So, you know, again, you can't learn this stuff just by reading a big, thick manual. You have to go out there, you have to get your hands dirty, and this is a pretty relaxed environment to learn all these things. My name is Ben Curry, and I'm an intern here at CMN.
place, Berkley. Excuse me, fourth place, Berkley. Third place, Southfield-Lathrup. Second place, Southfield-Lathrup. First place, from Berkley, with a time of 4:20.98. Leverett, Myers, Lakota, Carpenter.
Happy Hanukkah to all those who celebrate.
All right, and our final score this evening, Berkley Bears with a score of 95, Southfield-Lathrup with a score of 59. Berkley for the win.
Good job, boys. Nice swimming out there.
Great meet. This has been Malia Balloonstein
and Josie Abel
with the boys 2014 Swim and Dive meet for CMNTV. Have a great night.